Active recall is a very powerful and scientifically backed revision technique to cement any topic into one's memory for a longer time, and mixing it with the principle of spaced repetition increases the chance of greater results. Hey, hi everyone, my name is Aditya and I'm thrilled to have you back on my channel. Let's deep dive into what is actually active recall. Most of the time we have heard it is important to understand the concept first, and yes, there is no point denying it. But what's the point of understanding the topic very thoroughly but unable to reproduce it at the time of exams? So what makes one a good scorer and the rest mediocre in the exams even after assuming all students paying equal attention in any class? I believe it's the revisiting of those topics actively at every increasing interval of time and practicing according to the exam demands. But the tragedy with most of the exams is that they come long after once you have understood the concept. And not only that, we have to feed a lot of material inside our brain before the exam, so it becomes indispensable to remain in touch with every topic every single day. So to combat this situation, active recall comes to our rescue. In childhood, when most of us were told to revise a chapter or a subject, we simply go through the topic again without giving it a second thought whether it has implanted in our brain or not. And we blindly kept on following this strategy in our later stages of life as well. So this way of revisiting any topic is called a passive recall. So it is the active recall plus spaced repetition that provides ground for optimism. Here we are forced to think about the concepts that we have learned at increasing intervals of time to test how good our memory is. Research has also shown that active recall is far more effective at building stronger memories than passive recall, because the act of recalling something strengthens the memory and reminds us that in case if we are unable to answer it, we need to revisit or relearn it. And finally, this is what we do in our exams as well, where we are asked a question and trusting our memory, we have to reproduce the answers. Secondly, spaced repetition is a psychological principle that involves reviewing information at an increasing interval of time rather than cramming it all at once. It helps reinforce memory retention and make learning more effective in the longer term. So practicing active recall and spaced repetition aims to combat forgetting curve and promotes longer term retention. There are many learning platforms and flashcard apps like Anki, Quizlet, RemNotes that can help learners retain information for a longer period of time and make study process more effective and efficient. Thank you everyone for bearing with me till the end of this video, and hope to see you in the next video very soon. And I would love to connect with you on my Facebook, Insta account, the link of which I have dropped down in the description below. And hitting that little subscribe button down your screen will help me grow.